Big Red Journeys. And on today's journey, we're here at San Diego ROYAK for 2023. This is the second time I've been here for the channel. I think ROYAK has been around for about 3 or 4 years now. It's a small Comic-Con here at the Scottish Rite Center in Mission Valley, San Diego. But it's a fun one because it's a great small community where the different fandoms come together. We got Star Wars, we got Star Trek, Power Rangers, X-Men, Marvel, a bunch of anime that I unfortunately don't know about. But the point is, we all come together for what we love and we have a great time and we enjoy. There's going to be cosplay contest, all the vendors selling their wear, artist alley. So I'm going to show you around, show you what there is to experience, check out a few of the booths, and just have an overall great time. So if you care to follow along with me on this journey, let's go. So we made it inside. Parking was a little bit of a hassle. Unfortunately, there's construction going on. But we're just going to pick up our badges here. I have press media badges. So let's go pick it up. And it's something that's a little different this year. They have a whole row of booths heading into the main entrance of the convention. This is newer from last year. I don't remember seeing any of this there. I do see the San Diego Ghostbusters Club. I think there's a Dungeons and Dragons over there as well too. We'll definitely stop by and check out, see what they got over there. But we're going to head over to the main areas of the convention. And there's really 3 main areas. We got the North Hall, the South Hall, and Artist Alley. One of the halls over here has a lot of the main artists as well. I've already kind of taken a quick little sneak peek from it. But we're going to go down this way to catch the 2 main halls. But also, they have a Artemis Spaceship Bridge Simulator. It is free to try. And it looks like, oh, look at this. So they got, oh, it's kind of like you're on the bridge. And they got the computers there for you to try out.
With 5 other crew members in this space simulator.
Okay, so you can work with 5 others. That's pretty cool. And of course, this is free, included with the admission to the convention. We'll start off with the main hall, but I just saw this sign here real quick. There is a cosplay contest. We're here on the first day on Saturday. Right now it's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So tonight at 5 o'clock in panel room 1 is the official cosplay contest sponsored by DreamHack. If we're here long enough, we'll catch it. If not, I do like to show a lot of the cosplay. So we'll walk around. There's already been a few good cosplayers around, so we'll check those out. And here we go. Yeah, oh wow, it's definitely more impressive this year than last year. I can already tell there's a few more vendors, a few more toy vendors as well. And in the back row over there, we're gonna go over a little bit later. But that's where a lot of most of the guest talent, the celebrities, the actors are over there. Right now I can see Roger Velasco, he's one of the Power Rangers, as well as Chris Topher, again another Power Ranger. So we'll go down that road a little bit later. No convention is ever complete unless you see a tall tower wall of posters and prints. And these are actually pretty cool because a lot of them are movies, TV shows, video games. Some of my favorite ones as well too, including like BioShock. But they're really nifty because they have like an artistic difference to them. For example, it's kind of hard to see, but that's kind of like an old Japanese wood print, and it's Princess Leia giving the message to R2-D2. And of course, since I'm a fan of Star Wars, they got the original trilogy here, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. But I really like how they got the swoosh design, like the Millennium Falcon, and then it opens up the galaxy to the characters from the film. You got Slave One, Boba Fett's ship, and of course the second Death Star rebuilt. These are really nifty. I like them a lot. So like I said, a good amount of vintage toys here. I see a whole lot of He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Grayskull. I mean, this is some cool vintage stuff I got going on. Wow, and of course, somebody over here had to buy My Little Pony, the show stable. So apparently it's got new. I see some new. What is that? Applejack or whatever that's called. What's that one called? Firefly. Okay. And it looks like does it come with all the accessories? There's a bed, an attack room, and a weather vane, a whole bunch more. And this thing is probably as old as me. Lots of old vintage glasses. These are pretty cool because I actually had a few of these, including that Wonder Woman one. I do remember this. Robin Boy Wonder, Batgirl, Superman. These are pretty nifty. Of course, Lego as well. The Rocketeer candy-coated bubble gum made by Topps. Now the question is the actual bubble gum inside original, and is it where it's still edible? I might get one of those just for $5 just to have one. I wanna look at this doll, but I have a feeling I can't touch this. So this booth was one that I really liked. There was a lot of Star Wars items here, including some Funko Pops with some good bins, like $5 and $10 bins here. I just dropped some money, but I bought some cool items. Look at this one. This red Boba Fett, a TargetCon exclusive. This one right here is the Mando, but it's in this like ghostly blue. It's an Entertainment exclusive. I also picked up this R2 unit. I know it's a Target one. I could have probably picked it up at Target, but you know what? It's here. I don't have to do a trip to Target. And the one I'm really most excited about, I never had the opportunity to get this one. I kind of kicked myself for it, but it was the Holiday Wookiee. And look at the little porg. So cute. Well, we're going to take a quick little detour because in panel room 1 is going to be the Power Rangers panel. That's the only one I kind of really care about because growing up I was a fan of the OG original versions of Power Rangers. The ones that they have here are all like the newer versions from more recent seasons. But still, let's go check it out, see what's there.
We got interesting writers, you guys. Interesting writers.
Before you sell it, so you get asked this question a lot, right, about that line?
How do you like your salads?
Tossed. I mean, do you look back and be like, what were you thinking?
Not at all, actually. So the story behind it really is that it's the writer, it's the ADR crew. So after we shoot, we normally go in and do ADR, you know, a lot of the scenes where we're fighting, we're doing the voiceover, but it's really them that come up with some of the most genius lines. But I saw it written there, and I was like, "Come on!" They're like, "No, seriously, it's like just serious." So like, yeah, you know, okay. So and then what happens is the producers see it, and then they have to like either pass or go with it. And so we didn't think it would fly, and it did. And so that's kind of how it works. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, did you ever tell us about the time you got baked into a giant?
So the same thing there. 100%. So I can't take the credit for coming up with it, but you know, I can deliver it in a really believable way.
We all believe it.
So this is one thing that, not the greatest thing, but they only have one snack bar here, but like hot dogs, salads, and like some prepackaged sandwiches. So I am looking for, maybe they may get some food options down the road, like food trucks. But speaking of food, even the Mandalorians do not remove their helmet to eat. This is the way.
This is the way.
Also next to the panel rooms, they have a D&D room. I'm going to assume that Dungeons & Dragons is being played over here, if I had to take a educated guess here. And I would be correct. We got a few tables here with some Dungeon & Dragon masters. I have no idea how to play the game, but it doesn't matter because they'll teach you how to play the game. Well, last year they had Artist Alley over here in this one, but this year they got Pokemon Alley. Outside of the original, the red, blue, yellow versions, I have no idea about Pokemon. But let's check it out. It's pretty busy right now. Well, yeah, we got things like mystery packs here, and some of the people have their binders with their cards for purchase. Some even original Japanese cards. I do apologize. I don't know anything about Pokemon. Never played the game, except for I did have the red game for my Game Boy back in the day. But that's the extent of my Pokemon knowledge. There's Eevee. That I know. Oh, plenty of Eevees. Psyduck. They even got a table right here in the center where people can actually trade and make some deals on their own if they brought their own cards here. Not necessarily those who purchase tables, so that's pretty cool. So I have no idea when it comes to Pokemon. I see some faces here, some characters. Pikachu, of course, I recognize him. Yeah, oh, actually a Mewtwo as well too. I know him. But over here at Mid-Max Collectibles, I ran into Terry. Terry, how are we doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Good. So you picked out 3 cards because I want to ask, pick out like some wow factor for me.
Okay.
So what makes these the wow factor?
So here we got Celebi Gold Star. Gold Star is really popular, pretty rare, older cards. This is a great one. Then we got the Web Magikarp. This is a great card. Only 2 arts in this card. One of them is a trophy card. This is another one that was a reprint. Still pretty good.
Okay.
And then we got the Black Label Pikachu here.
Oh, look at that. Okay, the holographic foil, I see.
So this is Scarlet Violet. This is the first promo in the series.
Okay.
Promo number 1, Japanese set. Graded a Black Label. 4 tins, perfect grade.
Yeah, that's a big deal. And how much, roughly, what's this going for
This
right
guy's
now?
about $800.
$800. So if you got a spare $800 to spare right there, pick yourself up a nice card. Can you actually play with it when it's in that, or not really?
Not when
That's
it's in
just-
this, yeah.
That's just a collector's
This is just
type of
for
thing.
show.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So something that came up pretty cool here, I was wondering what all the noise was. There's these vintage arcade games, like back in the day of the old arcades. You got Street Fighter, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Star Fox, a whole bunch of them. You get access to literally thousands upon thousands of classic arcade games, but the box is the real factor here. This is cool. You can do single player, dual player, put different custom graphics on there, and it's pretty nifty. They can do wall mounted, just like it is on top of a table, and they plug in right to your TV the way you see. That's pretty cool. I've been noticing a lot more toy vendors and Funko vendors this year, at least it feels that way. This booth has some really good, look at the little mini Power Red Rangers. But I found this Hot Wheel, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles van. I may get that one. It's always fun to see these Funkos because, you know, sometimes you find a really good deal or value that's like, you know what? That's cheaper than what I could probably find online, or one that's just like, I've been looking for this guy forever and I can't seem to find him, and boom, he's right here for you. Some tech decks. Wow, I haven't seen those in a long minute. Ah, Mario Kart Hot Wheels. It's a me, a Toad. Well, he doesn't talk like that, but this reminds me of you know, our trip to Nintendo World. So if you haven't checked out that video, I'm going to link it right now. Might be worth a watch for you to see it right now. And these mystery boxes, they always pop up at every convention center. They got small ones, they got big ones, and they even got this mystery box over here in the shape of a dog. Well, maybe it's not a mystery box, but hey, still very cute. How you doing? Boop the nose. You get a little bit hungry, they got this booth over here. It's got a bunch of Japanese and other Asian-inspired treats. Ooh, Pocky. I always love a good Pocky. Poppin' Pocky. That is an interesting bit. And then an inflatable Pocky. I don't think you can eat that one, though. And, of course, I love Japanese snacks because they have some, like, crispy potato chips and, like, dry fruit and veggie chips that just have all these variety of flavors and cakes. And, well, they even have little snacks. 10 to 12 items for $12. That's not too bad. And of course, a wide variety of sodas and beverages. Oh, including those sodas, the ones that got the little glass ball that you pop at the top. A guilty movie of mine, The Black Hole, and there is an action figure of Vincent. That is pretty cool from Diamond Select Toys. Look at that. It's got all his props and toys and tools and everything. That is amazing. Came across this booth. What really first caught my eye was the big Star Wars Millennium Falcon up there. The little micro machines, but they had some other micro machines over here. But look at this. I've never heard of these. These are kind of like Mighty Maxes, you know, Polly Pockets. They're not really much to them. They're really small. They're cool, but they got a Jawa, Yoda, and they got this one is Leia when she was the bounty hunter, trying to you know, escape with Han. So cool. We also got some of the crafts from the various Star Wars films. There's an AT-AT, a Snow Speeder, Jabba's barge. Oh, some more of the mini action places. That one's got Boba Fett on it too. So over here, this is where they got the special guest row. The majority of the people that are here this year are Power Rangers from those like Power Ranger Space. I know there's a lot of the voices from Dragon Ball Z. Some other voice talents, we got like Josh Keaton, Laura Landa. I know Sandy Fox, she was the cartoon voice of Betty Boop and a lot of other characters, Olive Oil, that I can see there. Some characters from Sailor Moon series. We don't have to worry about any paranormal activity going on. We got the Ghostbusters that are handling everything. They're scanning it all. Well, look who it is. It is the Frog Lady, one of my favorite characters from The Mandalorian. That episode was so cute when she finally reunites with her husband. And of course, this little hungry, greedy guy was eating all her offspring. But look, he's so cute. And look, they even have little chainmail for your own little baby Yodas. Well, there wasn't much with regards to Star Wars, but my buddies over here at TD Outpost and Planet Kamino, they always have some great Star Wars items, including, look at this. I had to pick up this magnet Chewbacca, and it's a tiki version of Chewbacca. Look how amazing that is. They can also make very large ones as well. Got a nice pit droid, but look at the illumination going on with the lights. You need yourself a little mini armorer helmet. Where was this when I was at Star Wars Celebration? I needed something for her to sign when I was there. And This is the way. This is the type of helmet you should always have. A San Diego Padres version. And I know there's a movie coming out soon, but look at this. Lionel's arm complete with the sword. It actually comes out from the gauntlet hand. That's pretty cool. Okay, well now we're crossing over to the other side. This is going to be the smaller hall, but already we're greeted. So one of the guests that are going to be here is a lot of the voice talents from probably, in my opinion, probably the most famous of all the animes, Dragon Ball Z. We got Mark Britton over here, Stefan Nadolny, Kyle Hebert. You know, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z, this is the place you want to be. Also, one thing I've been really liking with RocketCon is that they've been having JSA be here for authentication purposes. So especially if you meet some of the celebrity guests that are here, get it stickered and get it with the JSA sticker. Here's a blast from my past. The Mighty Max little toy sets. I had a few of these growing up. These are the hottest thing they could be as a kid and growing up in kindergarten and first grade in the early 90s. So growing up, I had a Batmobile that looked very similar to this one. This is not your average Batmobile. This thing is probably 2 feet long, maybe 2.5 to 3 feet long. And it is amazingly beautiful. The aesthetics to it pretty cool. And it opens up, right? Oh, let's check it out. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. This is fancier than my car, I think. This is absolutely amazing. Silver Surfer has always been one of my favorite characters from the comics. But this is interesting because what this gentleman does is he takes old thrift, paintings, some that have been discarded from families, find them at Goodwill or Salvation Army, and paints them over with some of your favorite characters. These are some of the prints he did. We got Luke Cage right there, Wolverine, Dr. Doom, Venom, Thor. It's just amazing what he's done here. It's so cool work. I love it. Over on the back side of this particular side wing of the convention, we have some of the more famous artists who have been on comic books. I see Sam De La Rosa over there, famed for Venom. Larry Houston, which people probably know, one of the producers, directors of the very famous X-Men cartoon, the one that I grew up watching a lot. We also have David Angelo Roman, who is an artist for Rick and Morty. And funny enough, I actually saw, he's not here anymore, but Rikishi, the very famous wrestler, was actually doing some signings earlier, and he was unannounced. So more cool vintage glasses, even including the McDonald's one here of Garfield and Odie. I have this one. Ah, the Hamburglar, Ronald, Mayor McCheese. Oh, these are so amazing. I always love these glasses. And then the last stop before the cosplay contest is up here in Artist Alley. It's on the elevated stage. Last year, this used to be kind of like a VR area, but now they moved the Artist Alley for some better foot traffic. You can probably see some of your favorite, TV shows, movies, video games. I really liked that Ninja Turtle one right there. We had all the Ninja Turtles as actual turtles. Ralph, my man, is a snapping turtle. Red Ear Slider for Leonardo. So cool. Soft shell for Donatello. But the real art piece that really caught my eye, one-of-a-kind pieces. I mean, these things are going to be worth thousands upon millions of dollars eventually in the future. But these are Tater Tots paw prints. This is a card that has little Tater Tots paw prints. These ones are her lick prints. And yes, they really are her lick prints. There's a picture of her doing her artwork right there. And if you really want to meet the artist, there's the artist herself. Hi. Oh yes, exactly. Thank you. So that's the inspiration behind your art.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Picasso, Warhol, yes, okay, and Monet. I can see it.
Yeah.
And she does get paid in kibble.
Yes.
Finish up here on Artist Alley, I came across, look at these little terrariums of Pokeballs. Oh, Squirtle sleeping on the beach. Little Pikachu riding down a little river on a teacup. All handmade. But look at all the scenes. Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Snorlax. I always feel like him after a meal. Charmander. Oh, so cute. Even a Valentine's version of Pikachu. So, and they got some larger ones there. There's Eevee running in the field. Wow, these are really amazing. Great, good detail. So now we're running back to panel room 1 for the Comic-Con contest. We gotta go check it out. And I see some great cosplays already. Look at this. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I have no idea what that big transformer bod looking thing is. A Deadpool kind of thing going on. But we got all the entrants are here. Star-Lord, Robin, some Mandalorian. I see a Loki, a Wednesday Addams. Wow. Oh, Master Chief, give me some love. Excuse me. Oops. Perfect, thank you.
First off, we have Chris Herring cosplaying as Master Chief. Uh-oh, sounds like he's running out of ammo. Next up, we
Yo, Sergio, he's here!
Glorious purpose!
And now comes the big three. So in third place, we have Loki.
Second place, we have Master Chief.
All right, this was a very difficult decision, but first place goes to
Well, that's going to do it for this day here at RocketCon San Diego 2023. I had a great time. I hope you did as well too watching the video. It's always fun to come to these small types of conventions because, I mean, the big San Diego Comic-Con, this is how it started as well too, in a small group setting like this with just, you know, nerds of all the different fandoms coming together and having a great time, right? Got to see the artist alley, you know, got to see all the booths, what their wares and the toys, and just have a good old time. And of course the cosplay contest to top it all off. So if you like this video, first of all, give me a huge thumbs up to the video. Second, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And third, hit the notification bell. Got a lot of journeys headed your way this year for 2023, including some more visits to Legoland, Universal Studios, and all the theme parks throughout Southern California. And of course, follow me on social media at Big Red Journeys on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. So for me to you, thank you, and then I'll see you on the next journey. Bye-bye now.